Keith and Renee, how the heck are you?
Hey, we're doing great.
Really great.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys coming in this afternoon. What are you guys up to?
Man, we've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Alberta all this week. We've got a new single out, Feel Good Things, so we've just been meeting with everybody, and it's been great.
We added that into our rotation, I believe, about 2.5 weeks ago, and we love that song. It's a
Wow,
great
that's
tune.
like the day it came out.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
thank you so much.
We added it right away for you, man.
I love this station.
Renee Lamoureux and Keith McPherson is her name. They go by Keith and Renee. Renee, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, Keith and I, we've been playing music together for quite a while and met back in my church from a small town just outside of Winnipeg, Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. And Keith came to hear me sing one Saturday night, and after my cousin had told him, you guys would sound really good together. So he asked me the next day if would you want to jam with me sometime? And I thought he was picking me up, but
I kind of was.
Serious. Oh.
It turned out good, though. I knew it was going to be a good thing, because the next day when you came over and jammed at my house, the neighbors knocked on the door. I thought they were going to tell me to be quiet, but the windows were open, and they heard us singing, and they asked me, they're like, what album is that? And it was like, that's not an album. That's
Wow.
Keith and Renee.
So we took that as a sign. Start
Right
a band.
Yeah.
Independently, how did you guys get started in the business?
We bought a van. And we just started traveling all across Canada as quickly as possible. That's how we really got started for real. We looked up a van in the paper and started driving to Toronto.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been writing for a long time, so just doing a lot of writing together and with other people. Yeah.
You guys have won some pretty big awards. 2012 Western Canadian Music Award for Best Country Album of the Year. Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
You've also toured with some of Canada's greats. I mean, Jan Arden, one of my personal favorites. Dallas Smith, awesome. Chad Brownlee, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible, getting to tour with all those awesome artists, and we've learned a lot being on the road with them as well. So it's good, especially Jan Arden. She always keeps things pretty light and fun, and is always joking around on stage and off stage.
She seems like a low-key kind of gal.
She is, but she's got some pretty great jokes up her sleeve all the time. And what was really cool was she invited us every night of her show when we were opening for her to come up and sing with her. So we got to actually do a trio thing every night with her on stage, and that was pretty awesome.
And we had been playing her song Unloved for years.
Yeah.
So when she asked us, you want to come and do it with me on stage? It was like a no-brainer.
Yeah, we already knew the words. It was great.
You guys are from Winnipeg, of course. Renee, you're actually a Métis gal.
I am. I'm Métis, and I'm also French.
Right
and I put out a solo album a couple years ago, and it was nominated for an Aboriginal two Aboriginal awards. So yeah, very, very proud Métis.
And Keith, we can't leave you out. Your cousin Louis Riel?
Louis Riel, but that's like way down and back somewhere. I'm not even sure.
But you should embrace that and say, hey, man,
Yeah,
Louis
right.
Riel's my cousin.
Louis Riel is my cousin, my long-lost cousin. That's right.
How did the idea for Feel Good Thing come out, you guys? That's a great song.
Thank you. Yeah, we wrote it in Nashville with great artist Phil Barton. And he wrote the song Women Like You by Lee Bryce.
Yeah.
He's written all kinds of great songs. And so when we went to meet him, he's got a lot of energy, walked in the room and he was like, okay, guys, I want to write a feel-good song. Well, we wrote it in about 20 minutes, just wrote itself, and yeah,
awesome.
It's good.
You guys visited over 300 schools across Canada talking to young people.
Yeah, we partnered up with an organization called Free the Children a few years ago. They also put on those We Day events. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And Craig and Mark Kielberger are big fans of our music, and they asked Renee and I if we'd be willing to travel over to Kenya, Africa, and do some volunteer work. So we went over there 2 summers in a row and experienced firsthand the work they're doing. It's incredible. They're building schools, working on clean water projects, and that led us back to Canada, where we did 300 dates across Canada speaking to students in different schools and teaching, talking about how just small steps can make a difference.
Yeah.
We did that in a span of 3 years, in case you're wondering.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't all happen in 300 days.
Yeah.
A 300-day tour.
How did they do it?
Wow.
That also gave you a place on David Suzuki's playlist for for the Planet CD compilation.
Yeah, when we were in Kenya, we were so inspired by everything going on, and we actually, when we were there was a man volunteering as well. His name was Thomas, and he was from Dubai, and every night he would hear us play music, and He said, I want to take you guys, come over to Dubai and play for my staff. He owned a furniture company store there. So literally in like next few days, we were in Dubai playing for this party. And we realized, whether you're in Kenya or Dubai, rich or poor, it doesn't matter. Like, music moves people.
Yep.
And so that inspired the song called The One, which David Suzuki added to the playlist.
That's awesome. Your song right now on CMT?
Yeah.
I saw that, a couple days ago. That's
the video?
The video.
Online?
Feel Good Thing?
Yeah.
We it's funny, that video, because this is with the new single, of course, and we have a friend from Winnipeg who moved down to Nashville, and his daughter was getting married, and so we sent him and sort of like, just take a listen to this new single before it comes out to radio. We sent him the song, and little did we know, the next thing we knew, we got a video back of his daughter's wedding, and the soundtrack underneath, the footage was Feel Good Thing.
Wow.
And we saw the footage from the wedding. We thought, wow, this is awesome for a music video. And so literally the music video is, I guess half of it anyway, is this real wedding that happened down in Nashville. So that was kind of cool.
What else you guys happen to go on these days?
Wow, what else is happening? Well, we're traveling across the country talking about the new single, playing a lot of music.
Yeah, and we're finishing this album. So this is, we've been working on it for about 2 years. And, we wanted to write, I think we wrote close to 40 songs, and we wanted to pick the best 12 songs. So we're getting really close now to the finished product, and we'll be releasing it by late fall.
The first time you guys heard Feel Good Thing on the radio, what was your reaction?
Well, for me, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and my alarm went off because I had to get up to go do some radio visits. And all of a sudden, I woke up and the song is playing, and I'm like, am I dreaming this? And it felt like a dream. Wow. And it was a dream because it was so early in the morning.
Actually, my cousin emailed me yesterday. He lives in Thunder Bay, and he's like, I'm bowling right now in a bowling alley, and Feel Good Thing is playing, because it's also on Galaxy Radio.
Sure.
So I'm like, oh, that is so cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
Feel Good Thing, tell us who wrote that song? The vision behind that song?
Yeah, well, that was just, like Renee was saying a little earlier, that was written by a friend of ours and us as well, Phil Barton.
Nice.
It was amazing. We were in Nashville and got invited to go to Sony Music's publishing house or whatever. It's literally a house, and people just go in there and write songs. So that's what we did. We went in there, and 20 minutes later, the song was written. It was like a factory moment or something.
And you never know with these things, right? Because sometimes you walk in, because we're strangers you're writing songs with, but this one just worked, and we really connected with Phil.
We love the song. You guys, thanks a lot for coming in today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for playing it. Thanks for having us here.
This is Feel Good Thing. It's Keith and Renee on CFWE FM.